Imagine if we could take a time machine, journey back to when we first started trading, and arm ourselves with all the hardwired knowledge we have now.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, take this book, man. A book? You master time travel and you bring me a book. Shut up and learn.
Well, today we're going to do just that. This is the guide I wish I had, the roadmap that would have saved me countless of hours and mistakes in trading. So let's begin. Okay, so there are three main phases a trader must navigate. So the first one is the learning phase. So before you dip your toes in Forex trading, you need to understand simple terms such as pips, spread, margin, leverage, take profit, stop loss. All of these things need to be learned. On Google, if you type in where to learn Forex terminologies, the first page comes up from capitalindex.com, and it has a list of terminologies you should learn before you do anything else in trading. All of these terminologies might feel like you're in that alien convention, but don't worry, you'll be speaking tradingese in no time. Who knows, it might even impress your date. Once you learn the terminologies, we need to jump right in on the trading platform. MetaTrader 4 and 5 is going to be your trading platform where you actually place the trade. However, doing your analysis, there's a much better platform, and it's called tradingview.com. Now I want you to open up your charts and get comfortable with TradingView. Just mess about with it, click any button, add any indicator, it doesn't matter. Really invest 1 to 2 hours just to mess about with the platform and see how it works, find all the right shortcuts. You won't learn everything in a single day, but trust me, learning how to navigate in a trading platform is very useful when you are trading. Especially if you're trading on the lower time frames, you have to be quick. Maybe even connect to a random broker on a demo account, press any buttons, open up big lot size, small lot size, see how much you lose, win, mess about with it. It will help you out. Trust me. Then we need to move on to the basics of chart reading, understanding price action, candlestick patterns, chart patterns. These are essential tools for your trading to form a good and solid trading decision. Now, there's a good chunk of information you need to learn, so you obviously won't learn it in a day. But do you have to learn everything to be profitable? No. I've been trading for 10 years and sometimes even I forget some patterns. It's only natural. So the main thing I recommend everyone focuses on is support and resistance, how to identify a trend, understanding popular candlestick charts such as bullish and bearish engulfing candlesticks, shooting star and the hammer candlestick. These are the main ones I usually use in my trading. So I recommend you learn these first, then some chart patterns, double top, double bottom, head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, and obviously the bearish and bullish flag pattern. These are great chart patterns to learn when you're a beginner. They're quite easy to spot and they also have a good success rate. So moving on, you will also need to understand which type of trader are you. Whether you're a fast-paced day trader, a relaxed swing trader, or you're pretty much a turtle trader, let's say, that typically just trades long term and analyzes only higher time frame price action. Just look at the Turkish currency against the US dollar, and if you place a trade long term, goddamn, you're probably a millionaire. Okay, you've chosen your trading style, you understand terminologies and the basics of price action. Now you need to understand indicators, and the type of indicator you use will heavily depend on the trading style you have chosen. You wouldn't use a hammer for every household task now, would you? Would you? So personally, I love swing trading. I use 20 and 50 moving averages and simple pivot points from babypips.com. Just over here. But maybe you're short-term trading, you can't go wrong with moving averages, but maybe you want to try out an RSI or stochastic RSI indicator as well. Combining these two indicators when short-term trading usually leads to better entries and exits. Okay, when you're pretty good at price action and technical analysis, you might want to move on to the macroeconomics. It's a crucial player for Forex trading. You need to understand how certain news moves the markets. Find this data, you need to use an economic calendar. I like using fxtree.com. I've been using it for years. It's great, but there's a few others like Forex Factory. Just Google economic calendars, choose whatever you like. The main news events you need to look out for is gross domestic product, interest rates, employment figures such as the non-farm payroll, consumer confidence, initial jobless claims, and manufacturing PMI. These will move the market indefinitely. Obviously, some ad hoc events such as referendums or elections, these move the markets, like the Turkish president was re-elected re-elected again. That's why the currency pair USD Turkish lira is skyrocketing up. It's definitely affecting the economy. Something like geopolitical events, obviously Russia, war, Ukraine, that will move the market as well. Okay, moving on from macroeconomics. We need to heavily emphasize on the importance of risk management. Understanding how to set up your stop loss, take profit levels, how much capital you need to risk per trade. To do that, we need the risk management calculator. I love using this one from babypips.com. It's great, he has everything unique and it's quite simple to use. Just add in your account balance, how much you would like to risk per trade, how many pips is your stop loss, and the currency pair you're likely wanting to trade. Click on calculate and there we go, it calculates everything for you, and there's your risk management. Obviously there's a lot more to that, such as the trading psychology. If you trade in the demo account, you likely won't experience these following emotions such as fear, greed, and maintaining your discipline. We will further cover this topic in just a second, but another thing you need is a trading community. You can find our Discord just over here. We have a 50% lifetime sale at the moment. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals will definitely improve your trading drastically. I cannot recommend it enough. So if you'd like to join, link down below, but let's move on to the second phase, which is the testing phase. Okay, now we're getting a little bit serious. You need to develop a trading plan and a trading journal. You want your trading plan to be as intricate as possible. So for example, step 1, find the currency pair that is trending on the daily, 4-hour and 1-hour time frames in the same direction. Step 2, is there a strong enough price action chart pattern, some sort developing, maybe a breakout? Step 3, is there a solid candlestick pattern confirmation for you to enter? Is the RSI indicator overbought, oversold? Something like that. It has to be as intricate as possible, and you want to follow this plan for 3 to 6 months, because you will likely change the plan numerous times before you find the right one and stick to it. I think I didn't explain it correctly. A trading plan should have a set of rules and discipline you should always follow. Now you also need a trading journal, and I really recommend this one over here. A trading journal will allow you to come back to the previous data, see if your strategy is working on which currency pair. It might be working on Euro US dollar, it might be horrible in USD Japanese yen, but then with this information you know that you should only stick with Euro US dollar. And over time patterns change, so maybe USD Japanese yen starts performing really well and Euro US dollar sucks. And the testing phase wouldn't be a testing phase without backtesting. The reason you want to do backtesting in the first place is because you want to find proof of concept. If it worked before, likely it can work again. Without proof of concept and you're just trying out a random strategy that you found on the internet maybe that hasn't performed well at all and you don't know that, well then you will lose a lot of money. You want to find something that has been solid previously and there's a very big likelihood it will continue performing over a long period of time. Hi again, my files were really corrupted, but listen to this part now because this is where you actually make money in Forex. I assume now you understand a fairly good bit of trading, let's say 3 to 6 months, you've been testing out for optimal results, you found your trading strategy, you know your trading plan works, you want to open your first trading account. Once you have the broker set up, your MetaTrader live account ready, placing a couple of trades will help you find out your fears, discipline, and greed at the same time. Your main goal of this small account is to make 10% a month. So let's say you have a $1,000 account, you want to make $100 till the end of the month, starting from the first of the month. The 10% a month is a very good practice on the thing I'm going to tell you right now. So you're one of these lucky people that managed to gain 10% per month with your small account balance. This is great. It means your strategy is ready, your discipline is good enough to pass a prop firm. Now these are new things, but if you get a challenge account and you pass it, you become funded. So you basically trading with somebody else's money and split the profit with them. You can split up to 90% gain to yourself and 10% to them. And the most popular funded accounts want you to gain only 8% a month. If you manage to gain 10% on your small account balance, you have a good chance on passing the prop firm, and then you can trade with account sizes up to 300,000, which would obviously yield a much substantial profit gain. So this is the way I would go about it. I would really try to pass a funded trading account. It's actually life-changing how many people make a lot of money using funded accounts. You won't even believe it. If you want to try a prop firm, I'll leave a link down in the description below. The one I passed personally personally. So this advice is great, but trading takes time and a lot of years to master it. And I've made a video about my own trading strategy, the way I actually use it. So I recommend watching this video next, because mastering this one will definitely help you pass your prop firm challenge and become a funded trader. I can guarantee it.